guys, it's Jessie, and today I have some errands to run, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to play with my no makeup, minimal makeup look. I know I did a minimal look, what was it, like probably a year ago. I did like a low-key look. It was not a low-key look. I was wearing like fake eyelashes and a bold red lip. This is gonna be like a very low-key look. So since I'm gonna be going out and the sun is shining today, I'm gonna be using the Coola Dawn Patrol primer, which is an SPF 30. I grew up in Florida, and so I have like grown up always putting sunscreen on. But it's definitely something that as I've gotten older, I've been even more careful about, especially like my face getting sun. When I was younger, I definitely was like all about like laying out, getting tan, and now I still lay out, but I put on like a lower SPF sunscreen and apply it more often, and I do find that still gets me tan, but I'm still protected from the sun. I feel like I've gotten sunburned so many times, like when I was little, that I'm already in danger for skin issues, so now I'm like trying to make up for it and being super careful. I am gonna be wearing foundation. My skin is very uneven and kind of splotchy. So while some people can get away with just like throwing on some concealer or putting foundation only in certain places, I do like to completely even out my skin tone, even if I'm going to do a very low-key look. And I actually put it on like this. I did this exact makeup look, or similar, at least similar makeup look. The other day we went over to my friend Scott and Amanda's house. It was Scott's birthday, and we went and hung out outside at their house like all afternoon, and I did this makeup look. And I really like the way that held up, although I didn't really like put it to the test. I wasn't really like sweating, like running around, and we were basically just kind of like chilling. Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people who like has to have some foundation, and that's why I like this foundation, is because I feel like it's very lightweight, it's very like medium coverage, it's not super full coverage, and I think it also has, let's see, what does it have? It has SPF 25 in it also, so we're gonna be super protected from the sun. On this side too. And since this is gonna be a very quick and easy makeup look, I am gonna keep this pretty much in real time. Probably gonna cut out me blending out my foundation because I take a long time to do that. There's really no need to watch me do that. But everything else will be pretty much in real time. So this look is really all about looking just natural, kind of glowy, natural glowy, not looking like you have a full face of makeup on. I'm gonna go into my Soleil Tan de Chanel, just a tiny bit, like that much, and just bronze up my cheeks a little bit. I'm not gonna go in with a lot of powder. I'm gonna keep this pretty creamy, this whole look. So I just want a little bit of this just to bring some of that natural color back in, because like I said, I do like to completely even out my skin tone. So then I like to bring a little bit of color back into it so I don't look like a one-dimensional ghost. I'm not gonna put any concealer on. I'm gonna set a little bit underneath my eyes anyway, just so nothing creases under there, but very lightly, just like that. And then for my brows, I'm gonna very quickly just take my little Brow Wiz, and I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm literally doing like the laziest fill-in ever, just to give them a little bit more definition, but like nothing more than like 2 minutes. I mean, like seriously, like that. The step I never would have used to have done, but I feel like I've just gotten really used to doing my brows now, and I kind of feel incomplete if I don't do my brows when I put on makeup. Since it's a little warm outside and me running around, I'm also gonna put some clear brow gel on top. Sometimes if I don't wanna do anything with my brows, I will still put a little bit of brow gel on them, so at least they look fluffy and like something has been done to them. I feel like that brow wiz just takes like 2 seconds, makes a difference. Good to go. Next, I'm gonna use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. Like I said, I'm not setting my face with a lot of powder, but I am gonna go in with a little bronzer just to bring a little bit more color into my face. I'm not gonna even be contouring. I'm gonna use this huge Morphe R2 brush, just like literally bronzing up my face. For my eyes, I'm not even gonna go in with any shadow. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and also go back into the Hoola bronzer and just run that in my crease. Kind of blending this in very roughly. I'm not doing anything precise. Just want to get that in my crease and just kind of blend it out a little bit. Like so. I need a tiny bit of pink in my cheeks, so I'm gonna go into MAC Warm Soul and just put that on the tops of my cheeks. Really, I'm just trying to give myself a very natural kind of sun-kissed look without making it look like I'm wearing a full face of makeup until it comes to my highlighter. I'm gonna go into the Amrezy Highlighter and really pack that on. I feel like this is such a natural highlighter. I feel like I talk about this in my last couple of videos. Every time I use this video or use this highlighter, I talk about it. This is such like a natural looking highlighter that if you're gonna be outside and if you're looking to do like a very natural makeup look, I feel like this is perfect because it looks like the sun has just like touched your cheeks and, you know, is doing its thing. I'm also gonna put this on my eyelid. And under my brow just to highlight a little bit. And then I'm just gonna go back in with the brush I used on my eyes. I'm not gonna add any product, but I'm just gonna blend it out so that everything looks normal. Okay, almost done. For my lips, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. I feel like this is a super natural lip liner for me. And I'm not super overlining my lips, I'm just kind of filling them in. And then I'm gonna go over that with a light layer of the Smashbox Fair Game liquid lipstick. You can just put gloss over this. You can put a sheer lipstick. You can do whatever you want. I really like this lipstick, and I know that it will stay on my lips as I run around, which is really one of my biggest issues is the lipstick just comes right off. So I know this will stay on, which is why I'm gonna use this one. I blotted that a little bit just to make sure that if there was any excess product that it wasn't sitting on my lips. This liquid lipstick dries pretty quickly and it dries down very nicely, but I just didn't want to have any like excess things. I didn't want it to look gloppy on my lips. Okay, the final step is I'm gonna set my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Okay, I got way ahead of myself per usual and forgot to finish up my eyes. No big deal. I did go ahead and throw on some clothes. I put some eyeliner in my lower waterline, and now I'm gonna throw on some mascara. Duh. I was just like so ready to get to that highlighter, I forgot about mascara. It's okay. I looked in the mirror, I was like, something is missing. I'm also gonna run some mascara in my lower lashes. Okay, so I'm off to run my errands. I will be back in a little while to show how this foundation wore out in the elements. Okay, it's now almost 5:15. I put my makeup on at around 10:30, so it's been almost 7 hours that I have had the makeup on. I am looking a little shiny, but that's to be expected because I didn't really set my face with powder. But other than that, I think the foundation held up really well. It's like 80 degrees outside. It's really warm, and I was in and out of the car, in and out of places. I am starting to see a little more of like the texture on my skin, like right here on my cheeks. But I didn't really go in with any extra foundation on my areas that needed it today. I left it all kind of one even thin layer. So overall, I really do like this foundation. I think if I was going to be outside for longer periods of time, I would probably set it with a little more powder. You can also see my little sunglass lines from where I had my sunglasses on my face. That is the most annoying thing to me. I don't know how these people on Instagram actually wear sunglasses all day with a full face of makeup. I've tried setting my nose with more powder, less powder, no powder. I've tried like a million different ways, and I still get makeup rubbed off when I wear sunglasses. So if somebody has the answer to that, if you could please explain it to me, I would be very grateful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.